Welcome to our 1960 raised rancher that we just bought a month ago.
We're gonna give you a house tour.
Behind me you'll see two porches. There's a screened-in upper porch and then a lower kind of covered porch. And this is actually the back of the house. The front of the house, you gotta walk around to the other side. So we're gonna show you that. The house is really kind of flipped the wrong way to the street. So the main road is out here.
This is the porch that we've been working on if you've been watching our videos. It's yellow. So this slider is gonna cost us about 20 grand to replace.
Hopefully not that much. But it's just a single pane of glass. The basement's actually pretty cool most of the time. And we don't know what it's gonna be like in the wintertime.
True. But we got some cool rusted
Wrought iron.
Yep. And then the porch, we're gonna paint the outside next. We already scraped and cleaned it.
Come this way. So in our short time being here, the first thing we really did was these doors were very chipped and we had it tested. It was lead paint. So we sealed it up with some latex paint. In the future, we might actually replace the doors. That side is on a track. It can actually lift. This side is just manual lift. So this is what it looks like. We use it more for like a workshop.
That is dirty.
There it is.
That's my latest project.
We have all of our tools stored, which we've never had a nice place for tool storage.
The yard has been wild, but we've been slowly taming it, and I really love having all the plants. Like, we have lots of pachysandra, which I'm trying to save and like spread more. This area right here, you can see this is our driveway, and I've been slowly cutting it back to actually have driveway. And then I'm transplanting the pachysandra up here, which I'll show you, up our little magical stairs. Our Narnia light. Our pretty twisty trees.
They need to be trimmed more. She wouldn't let me keep trimming them.
No, I love them. But yeah, this is the yard. And the lights, we had little cute twinkle lights, but the tree people broke it. But they're gonna pay us back, so it's okay. Sweaty.
We're gonna show you what the yard looks like. So most of the trees here are very big.
Let me show you.
And then when they go up, they're so tall.
Should I get this?
And that one was like hanging over the house. And we got it trimmed back just a little bit.
You can show them our wood pile and stuff. I'm getting the monitor.
Okay, yeah, we have our daughter sleeping inside. So let me flip it to the wood pile. So that right there were two giant stumps that we just had ground. And then there was basically a double trunk tree there and another one. They were all hanging over towards the house. And then we got all the wood chips put back in that corner. There's our neighbors. That's really our closest neighbor. And on this side is really the front door.
We'll show you what this looked like before. I really loved all the plants and stuff. It was just way too overgrown, so we had to chop everything down.
Come on into our front door. And I should say, the lighting in the house is really bad. There's like no overhead lights.
You see the chip paint? This is the next project.
There's our cat Biscuit. All right, here's the little front entryway. So we got some furniture in here.
So you come in and the living room is right here. We really love this room. We have some furniture, but we moved in a month ago, so it's not fully done. Like, we don't have a rug. Most of this furniture is thrifted.
For reference, this house is kind of structured. It has 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bathrooms. One of them is in the master bedroom. One's in the hallway. Downstairs, there's kind of like an in-law suite. There's 2 more bedrooms and then 1 bathroom. And the house is a little over 5,000 square feet.
Casual, just a little 5,000 square footer.
But the upstairs, which we're gonna stay in, is like a little over 3,000.
So I really love all the built-ins in here. And the back is yellow. It's kind of hard to see with this lighting. And we just painted our porch yellow to match. So this is yellow, and then it transitions well into our screen and porch. So this is the door outside, and then we'll show you these windows. They're really cool.
It's hard to get appreciation for how long this porch actually is. Go! This porch is about 35 feet long and then maybe 6 feet wide.
It's very big. We're gonna do a swinging bed, possibly a projector, a cat tree, because we have 2 cats. So basically this is a catio slash screen and porch slash hangout place.
They need some work, people.
On this track. I don't want to touch
There's a lot of
side.
original features to the house.
See how cool it is?
And here's our elegant dining room. We have some furniture that was left here, like this little liquor cabinet, and they left some liquor in it. It's locked. And some things were thrifted, like this table, chairs. And reference, the doors over here, that's another entrance to the long screened-in porch. So you can kind of make a little circle out of it. And probably one of the main features you'll notice is this wallpaper that we think is pretty original to the house. They call it flocked.
Are we keeping it?
We are keeping it. And there's this very cool kind of dual swinging door to the kitchen. Although it catches, we're gonna make it better. We're gonna keep this door too. So what we like is this house is pretty original to how it was built. And it's a very kind of unopened concept, which I feel like people are starting to want to do that again in their homes. This way to the study. So this fireplace matches the one that you saw in the living room. This area, we're gonna actually hang up a TV here eventually. We're not gonna have a TV in the actual formal living room. Lots of bookshelves in here. There's bookshelf, 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 and nice windows. So we're starting to style. I don't really design it, Anna designs it, but it's coming together. And this is my favorite piece, the record player.
Play him a record.
I'm gonna put some Elvis on for you. All right, swing through. This door doesn't work that well from this way. This is our kitchen.
Into our giant kitchen. I would say a lot of it's original. Obviously the appliances probably aren't. This might be, I don't know. My mom just cleaned this up. It was so dirty and disgusting. We're waiting for new pan liners.
Little drip things.
That's why it's not really perfect. Okay, a lot of the cabinets are in pretty good shape, especially on this side over here where they didn't cook a lot. So, like they're real wood and everything, which is great. You don't really see that anymore. So we're still deciding like, what are we gonna do in this kitchen? What are we leaving? What are we replacing? These are Formica. There's like some dings and stuff in it, but overall they're in pretty good shape. We've got a very old dishwasher. I don't know how old. It does not function and it's super loud. We've got like a pantry over here. Basically there's just a million cabinets and some of them are empty because I don't have anything to put in them. We got this really old fridge. It does work, but
and it's very nasty.
It's super gross. The floor is real tile, which I like.
The wallpaper.
The wallpaper. You can see a theme with this house. There's wallpaper everywhere.
And this was an operational rotary phone when we got the house.
Yeah, they actually used this and they had it still hooked up so it would ring when we were here the first week. And it was like either Josiah would call me or it was
from
Sam.
work. And you might notice we have some window units also around the house.
There's no AC and we are sweating right now. On to the bedrooms.
So there's the front door for reference, hallway. This is the worst bedroom, I'd say. The smallest maybe, or maybe
The smelliest. It still has carpet.
Very bad lighting. But we call this the cheese room because
It smells so bad.
it smells like old people cheese.
Okay, so that's, I'm not gonna go in there. Lena's room. Wallpaper. The cutest closet with her little baby clothes in it. And show them this.
You show them.
Okay.
Before we do it, does anybody know what that is?
This is a whole house fan or swamp fan or poor man's AC. Lots of names for it. Apparently everyone's obsessed with it. We haven't used it a ton because our windows aren't functional yet. But once they're functional, I'm sure we'll use it. Okay, into the master.
So here's a zoomed out shot just to show you how big the bedroom is. That's a king size bed right there.
It's very large.
So we got a very big closet.
We have plans for this room. Apparently in the 60s, bathrooms just weren't really important. It was like, why do you need a big bathroom? And nowadays, everybody wants a big bathroom. So this is the tiny bathroom in all its glory. And you'll see we have a fancy new toilet in this super old bathroom. So let us tell you about it. Hello from our future selves. We interrupt this house tour to show you our first house upgrade.
And this is probably the most important one. We're going to show you our Deer Valley smart toilet installation.
You know how obsessed I am with toilets, so let's show you. Wow. Let me just tell you, this is my dream toilet. How beautiful.
Around it.
First step, remove this nasty toilet. Puppy off. So we're gonna do the marking of the toilet and the floor. Now I'm marking it on the toilet too.
Oh, so you're marking it up where the hole is.
Yeah, so when you put it down, you know where it is.
You don't want your waste next to the drain.
Yeah, you want your waste to go down the pipe. Now I'm marking the center of the pipe so I know where it is when I put down the toilet. There. So I just took the toilet seat off, you just lift it up and move it forward, super easy. So now I can screw on the bolts and have access to it. I will now place the bolts into the floor flange. Good. We've made it to the exciting part, setting the toilet. Marking where the pipe was on the floor and toilet made setting the toilet super easy and quick. After that, we simply connected the water pipes, plugged it in, and mounted the remote on our beautiful butterfly wallpaper. Want to know my favorite feature? Not only does the seat automatically open when you walk in the room, but when you leave, it automatically flushes. And of course, the bidet features, both front and rear wash with temperature control, are also my favorite. Plus a heated seat for those cold winter days. And no more touching the seat to open or close it. Use the foot kick to open, close, and flush the toilet. With the self-cleaning design, the toilet always feels clean. Like I said before, it's my dream toilet. Even though the rest of the house is a bit unfunctional, I can live with it knowing we have a fancy smart toilet. Now back to the house tour. What we're gonna do, so this is the layout of the new bathroom, which is going to go where our closet is.
We're still deciding about some final placements, but we're gonna have a toilet in this side. There's gonna be a shower on this side, a double vanity in the middle here. We're gonna turn that bathroom that you just saw into a closet.
And we're gonna put a washer dryer.
Because downstairs we're gonna rent out like the mother-in-law suite, the basement, and that has its own laundry, and we want to have our own laundry up here. And so this bathroom is right in between all the bedrooms. And it shines. We got a ginormous linen closet right here.
And do you know what this is?
The electric's built into the door frame, so when you open it, it just turns on, which is a cool feature.
So cool.
We have two of those in the house, and the coat closet in the entryway has that too. But there's some problems with this. Look how tight this space is. We already ripped off the toilet, put that outside. All of the house is galvanized piping into cast iron piping. We're on a septic and a well, and we're going to be doing a lot of plumbing in the future.
This does not work.
And by a lot of plumbing, we're going to hire somebody to do a lot of plumbing.
Take a look at that wallpaper. And we got some fun original stuff here. Bandy. All right, to the basement.
And this is probably where the lighting is the worst. So one thing that really drew us to this house was just how big this basement is, and it's mostly finished. So we're going to turn this bar, which already has plumbing, hasn't been tested yet, but we're going to turn this into like a little kitchen area with, it already has a sink down here. You got some cabinets on this side, and then we'll probably put like maybe a little cooktop, microwave, small fridge.
We'll probably put a little seating area in this spot.
Right here. And then right next to the bar, you don't have to look that way, but that's where the bedrooms are. We're going to go there in a minute. So this is what it looks like on the other side of the slider. And this is actually tile. This isn't like linoleum. This is the real deal. And this is the third fireplace in the house.
And yes, we're keeping all this paneling because it's beautiful.
And so we'll have a very big area for like a cool TV, sectional. This area, we're going to put like a pool table. We're going to make it very like a fun basement. And in this room is our little utility closet.
That's the garage.
And we have laundry in there right now.
Basin. Is our other cat? Onward. So there's like a whole another wing. Right here is bedroom number 1. It actually has an overhead light. It's a decent size. Same flooring throughout, which I love that it's so consistent. And really tall ceilings, so you don't even feel like you're in a basement. Plus 2 windows, which is awesome. And 2 decent sized closets. So we'll probably put a queen bed in here and it'll be bedroom number 1.
Little
Bedroom
hallway.
number 2 will show you.
bison.
This bedroom is even bigger. But we'll probably do a king bed in here just because people renting a place often look for a king bed, and we can fit one in here. And it has two full-size windows. One is kind of covered with an AC, which we'll take that out because we're gonna do all central heating in here and AC. Closet here, and then giant closet here with another closet.
It gets even darker.
The closet in a closet.
And apparently, back in the olden days, people would store their wool
furs.
items, their furs, in a closet that's like more insulated in the closet.
And now I'll show you the very stinky bathroom. I will just show you quickly because it's really gross.
And the bathroom is right in between the 2 bedrooms.
So it's really good placement.
Cool
Toilet.
floors, toilet, sink,
I'll show them the.
little shower.
Oh, it stinks
This is
here.
the smallest bathroom.
This is the shower. It's like in this little nook. But yeah, it will be nice once we redo it. So that's the house. We really love it, and we have lots of plans for it. We are restoring it and renovating it.
Not flipping it. So we're gonna make the things that really don't work, like the plumbing. All the electric is ungrounded. We're gonna add light fixtures around, kind of update a few little things, but keep the historical 1960 charm.
The character. So like the floors are staying, all the walls, we're not taking any walls down. Some of the wallpaper we're keeping, like we're keeping the dining room for sure, and we're keeping little snippets of all the other wallpaper. And we're going with like 60 era furniture and paint colors and all that stuff. So we really want to lean into it, but make it modern and make it functional. We hope you enjoy it. Follow along to see our renovations.
And subscribe if you're not.
Bye.